Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Ryan Borucki gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Digging in, Alex Verdugo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a pitch on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Borucki has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
There's the 2-1 home. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
And that's in there for strike 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Pitch on the way. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Pillar's there, 1 away. Digging in now, Ben Zobrist. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. And there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Gurriel is off at first with 2 away. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until, clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter. Whoa. Yes.
In now, Bo Bichette. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Bichette, a 22-year-old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Takes this the other way to right. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the two-run dinger. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Blue Jays. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. In the air now, out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the play, 1 away.
That is it. The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-1. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1.
Hey!
Devers, right field and carrying well. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That is it.
Digging in, Kevin Pillar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Hard hit ball to short. And the Red Sox have their first hit of the ball game.
Batting 7. The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Line drive to left. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Rendell Grichuk.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Fouled off. Right side. Moreland is there. And there's 1 away.
Batting 7. The first baseman, Travis Shaw.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw. field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Oh, and 2 to Travis Shaw. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here comes another 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
Nope.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Here now the 2-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward, the designated hitter, Michael Chavis.
Michael Chavis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball in for a strike.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting 9.
1 gone here in the Boston third. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. The pitch.
Nope, outside.
1 out, nobody on. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Now the pitch.
That's a ball. 2-2 now.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Danny Jansen.
The catcher, number 9.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Martinez. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
Puig, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Too high, and it's 3-0. In there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And they won't come into Puig as he'll lay off and take the walk.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So coming to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
From the stretch. Liner toward right center. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Now the 1-0. Line drive to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
No, he's safe.
Now batting, the designated hitter. Go.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Red Sox nothing. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and
And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And it's grounded just foul down the line. From the stretch. Here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel. It's short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Standing in, Rafael Devers. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And that's the second out. Ready now, Kevin Pillar. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A ball and 2 strikes now.
wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ready to deliver the 1-2. hit hard on the ground towards second. Zobrist is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Jays lead it 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Base hit into right center.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. He's running. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Up next is Danny Jansen. To second for 1. On to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Now the pitch. And this is foul tipped at the plate directly off the arm of the home plate umpire. And folks, there's no padding up there. That's going to hurt. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Chavis, a native of Georgia. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Zobrist calls for it. 2 gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Boston line score. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the outfielder, Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
A 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
And now a pitch on the way. Line, but speared on a hop on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Striding forward now is the DH, Bo Bichette. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And the throw in gets away from him. In to score is the runner from first. Make it 5-1.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Ryan Weber is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 65, Ryan Weber.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. High in the air out to center field. Pilar will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Blue Jays on top, 6-1. And here's Jose Peraza. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Hang on. Got time.
First delivery to him on the way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now here it comes. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Hernandez comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the sixth after that 2-out success.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox lead 1. They trail 6-1. Digging in once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First pitch on its way. And that's taken for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Danny Jansen, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery.
Off the plate, ball 1.
One and 2 as he chases the slider.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, center fielder, Yasiel.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to Puig. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He loses him on ball 4.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 6-1. Seventh inning ready to roll and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. And he misses 2-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And the 3-1. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Center fielder, number 5.
Now batting, Kevin Pillar. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Well hit to right, but foul. Soft liner toward first, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Now back.
So stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Zobrist shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In order go the Red Sox. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. Fouled off. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And there's ball 1. Hey. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays go down in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Next will be the designated hitter, Michael Chavis. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Now here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. He's got it. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
The first baseman.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Peraza. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just missing here. 2-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Hey, that's okay. You can look at that a bunch of different ways. That's a well-executed pitch and count leverage, a nice breaking ball he snapped over, or you can look at it as a respect factor thing. He does not want to challenge you in a big spot.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Standing in now, Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. Puig's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail 6-1. Ready for another shot now. Rendell Grichuk. He came through. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pilar's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the 2nd out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Into the box now, Danny Jansen. lifted into center field. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They lead it 6-1. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Smoke toward the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard-hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
At the plate now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Ball, action time.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Here now is Rafael Devers, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third. Stepping into the box, Kevin Pilar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Puig giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Striding into the box, Christian Vasquez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Here's the first pitch to him. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
6-2, the final total today. Toronto jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ryan Borucki earns his first win of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Eduardo Rodriguez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
This afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.